Serious face.
Of course, serious face. Yeah. Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Anime Association. It's your boy G. It's been a while, but we here. Got the whole crew here. Got Shin, got Kyle Tim times 10, got Forbes, and we've got Senpai Silver ready to talk some cool, interesting anime topics created by yours truly. Hopefully they're quite interesting. But yeah, how's everybody doing before we get started?
You're doing radical, man.
It's crazy that we have your favorite sport being played on our turf, dude. England, man. England is not doing too well in the World Cup from what I'm seeing, man. How do you feel about that?
They've already qualified for the knockout rounds, but keep moving, yeah. All right. I don't know what we're talking about here.
I don't know what I'm talking about either. I was just making conversation about footy. All right.
Jeez, I was about to say, like, yo, I know you guys are doing all right, but come on, don't mean that the rest of us are crap. Like, relax, bro.
He was trying to get his Skip Bayless on for a second.
I know, right? I was like, yo, you guys
straight rage bait.
You guys are playing against part-timers and bus drivers and a few other people. You think you got? No, I'm joking. No,
damn.
No, that was good. No. Listen, if you get to the World Cup, you deserve every ounce of respect in the universe. So yeah, cool. Anyways, yeah, it's good to see you guys again. I know, as I said, the sun is shining, so your boy's usually out and about. But hey ho, so I'll chop it up with my boys. But yeah, so let's get straight into it. So cool. So just jumping into the first topic here. I think just looking through different types of animes, right? I was just wondering, I wanted to kind of hear what you guys thought. Do you think, like, with the rise and popularity of anime, do you think the space is going to grow so much where anime may be used in, for example, educational sectors? For example, you have a more accurate depiction of actual events, and that being used as a learning module because of how popular everybody's getting into anime. But it doesn't necessarily have to be educational space. It could be for like different other spaces itself. Do you think it's going to get to that level, or are we already there, or are we still like a wow away from that?
Honestly,
the way I had looked at the question was, is it going to be taught in school instead of like being used as a medium?
Sure, I think it's a variation of both, but yeah,
I could see it probably getting used in like maybe a college literature type of class, not anime, but more like the manga side of it, like how to tell a story properly. I might be wrong, but I think One Piece has already been used in something, and I believe Attack on Titan has been used in something as well. I mean, I could see it being used more on an upper education level. Like MIT already has the hip hop classes with Lupe and Bun B, and they've done like Nas and Kendrick Lamar classes breaking that down. So I could see that being used. As far as like a grade school education level, that would be, depending on more so the local side, at least here in the States, the local side.
Can I piggyback you on that one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I did see that like they were using cells at work to help kids learn about the the anatomy. So there are certain anime that kind of can resonate with kids, like Dr. Stone. Like that should make me interested in science again. So I do agree though that like the manga side of things definitely becomes a little bit more deeper as far as analysis, and like I can see that being studied at the college level. But there are some anime that kind of do fit the younger generation's education as well.
Yeah, and I guess it would be more at the discretion of like the teacher as far as like the grade level, because on upper education you get more freedom to teach how you want to teach type of thing. So I guess I haven't seen cells at work, but I could see, like, if I understand the concept of that series, that I could see that being used. Same thing with Dr. Stone, because it is more based in the scientific side of things. Like here, this is what they did, now let's do a demonstration ourselves type of ordeal, right? So I could see it being used, and maybe even being used like how G presented the question right now, as we're going to take something and put it in this in this style itself, because I mean they've already done it like more in like the Western style. So maybe doing an anime style might be the way, but I see it being used more as like a college MIT literature analysis type of thing personally.
Now, do you mean by like actually like teaching you how to like do manga and all that stuff and everything? Is that what you trying to say, G?
Not necessarily
Or
manga.
just
So,
actually like adding it to like the curriculum to get you
in the
like
curriculum. So yeah, as what Tim said about, for example, or was it Silver, about cells at work? You know, where it's being used to basically teach about the anatomy. You know, about like what white blood cells do, what red blood cells do, what certain other parts of the body do. Because you know, the general question was just coming from more because there are a lot of people that kind of learn through visual instead of actually just reading stuff. So I think that's kind of where that's a part of where the question was kind of coming from.
I'm gonna be honest, they need to do that because, bro, this generation, bro, minus my son that graduated with a 3.7. The rest of them, bro, I don't know what's going on with them, bro. Like my niece, bro. Oh my Lord, Lord have mercy on her soul. Jesus Christ, bro. Like just sending a regular text message. I was like, bro, is this like what's the old language they used to have, like rune, like the rune language? Like I was like, what is this, bro? Like, what are you sending me? I can't She was like, I said, could you bring me a cup? I was like, bro, that does not say cup, bro.
Have
like,
to sentence be abbreviations and shit.
Yeah,
What
I was
the
like, dog. I said,
Hella
what
acronyms.
is this, bro? I'm like, what? I'm like, bro. But nah, I feel like the way a lot of kids are programmed now, like their attention spans are kind of shorter than how ours was. So like actually giving them something like that would probably actually be good. Like I feel like it would. Even though I know they do it in Japan a lot though. But they actually be teaching them how to like write manga and actually draw and everything too. Like that's actually part of that curriculum in Japan.
Yeah, like storytelling and stuff is actually built into the education system.
Yeah, and like you said, like in college, like that's basically what they had for me too. Like conceptual storytelling. Like I had to learn all that stuff.
Yeah, Shin.
I mean, y'all said everything. I don't like I really need to say. Like, I mean, we can say something to the chatter. Hello, Emily, Kate. Welcome to the Anime Association.
Yeah.
Anyway,
welcome, Emma, Kate. Welcome.
Anyway, they do. Everybody was talking about education and stuff like that. They already do that. They do that in Japan, like, but they do that in some schools already. Because I vaguely remember there's a school that was used. There's a anime that like teaches you specifically teaches you Japanese. Like there's one that actually teaches you Japanese. It's an anime. It's comedy and everything like that. It's a gag comedy, but like the whole thing is to teach you Japanese, just like in Cells at Work. Now they don't use Cells at Work Black. That's different.
That one's a banger.
Yeah.
But they do use Cells at Work because they actually use that to teach like doctors and stuff like that, because like that it's like the education type thing back when PBS was a thing. Well, G might not know about what PBS is, but like everybody else in here should know what PBS is. But like we had like some actual anime, quote unquote. They might not look like anime to one of our friends' eyes and his stupid definition, but it was an anime of Cyber Chasers. That was an anime. Anyway, and then you have stuff like Forge was saying over in Japan, like you have your kid friendly shows that actually teach you stuff, and they show over there like was it Diamond, the little blue cat,
Doraemon or whatever.
Yeah. The blue cat dude, like that's literally their Barney.
Yeah.
So I think you can learn. I think they can do it. Like you probably just have to pick which ones, because like even though what I'm about to say probably will get eye rolls, or you be like, I mean, you might be out of pocket for that one. Food Wars. Despite
it teaches you about
Yeah,
anatomy. It teaches you about anatomy. You're right.
despite some of the things that happen, it does actually teach you how to cook. Like you can take that from like there's actual cooking stuff like that. But you could go when well how y'all was talking about like manga and stuff like that. What's it? It's not skip beat. Damn it. Skeet dance, I think that's what it's called. It's the one with
skip dance where they basically do where they help people with like situations. They're both in the school,
not the
but
one I'm thinking of. Then that's not the one I'm thinking of. It's the one that I'm thinking of. Is they're two dudes and they're kind of like rivals, quote unquote, and they're trying to become mangaka, and you see that process. Like you see that process of becoming a mangaka, and then there is also plenty other anime. Like there's an anime about specifically about making anime. Like you see the whole process of making anime, like voice acting and all that stuff. Even with what's going on, what's more popular nowadays, like the VTubing thing. There's plenty of anime with the VTubers showing you how to become a VTuber and what goes through all that, what processes and stuff you need to go through to become a VTuber. I mean, you have a lot of stuff that you could pretty much do. And then I know there is one, I think it's like Bakuman or Byakuman that teaches you calligraphy. That pretty much teaches you calligraphy right there. And it also has you the story type. I do know in like when y'all brought up college classes, I do know in certain art colleges, specifically like the ones that like do comics, the ones that where the comic book artists and writers normally come from, they do study manga as well. Like there is manga in that curriculum. Not necessarily anime, but I do know there is manga. They do look at stuff now. And I also know that over there in Japan, there's certain schools that are now looking at the Chinese animation, because you know that's been popping off right over there as well. So like they are looking at their techniques, and I do know over here in the state sides, like Disney specifically, they are looking at other stuff. Like for instance, because they had just brought out a new show called what's it called Dragon Strikers. That is their anime-esque. It's like a fusion between a lot of stuff.
Should I watch?
Yeah, man. And then it's surprisingly dark. It gets surprisingly dark for a kid show and everything. It's about soccer, but like they got superpowers, so it's kind of like
Blue Lock.
No, it's like more. It's more like Uzuma 11 or Captain Tsubasa in that aspect.
I love
because you know those are actual. My bad. Those are actual football anime.
Pilgrim
Blue Lock
Silver.
is just Blue Lock is something else.
Why in the world he call you Pilgrim Silver?
I'm assuming.
What the hell just happened?
Dude in the chat called Silver Pilgrim Silver.
Oh, you look Amish.
I'm supposed to be Klein, a Nighthawk.
Oh,
doesn't look.
That's funny.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
That is funny.
I'm assuming you wore this.
Gee,
in one
you
of
know
your
y'all were
videos.
wearing this just like 60 years ago. Stop laughing.
Nah, we wore it different.
They was wearing that 10 years ago.
They still wear it. What you
How
talking about?
doing?
Nah, that's too high top. Ours was a bit more flat base, so it wasn't that high.
Like
But-
the bowler hat. You're right. I didn't think
Oh,
about it.
wow.
I got it on Amazon. Sorry.
That's like a leprechaun hat that you got, Silver.
You got it for a bit. Is
my
what
fucking
you-
phone.
You're right. It's more Irish than English. You're 100% correct.
Pilgrim Silver
called you
is
a
crazy
pilgrim.
work.
Well, I think I'll be ready to fight, bro. Yeah,
Man, don't call me a pilgrim.
Okay, sorry, we fucking derailed this shit. My bad, bro.
Nah, you good. Move on, G. Move
Oh
on.
no, I was gonna say yeah. 'Cause I was gonna say for me, just to round it off, it was more like also like with parts of it is as much as I've kind of just been invested in one of my favorite mangas, and now getting into the anime itself, Kingdom. That whole thing has made me really interested in the concept of actual history. But like while watching it, there's so much that you learn. You're like, rah, okay, this is people were trying to unite China and all of that, this and that, and kind of it would have been really, really interesting if they did take that on board and basically using anime to depict actual real life events that happened, so people could actually learn about said history through that medium itself, which would be very, very useful, especially since a lot of kids these days, a lot of people just don't like reading, but they consume things by watching and actually learn a lot of things that way.
Nigga slow.
That's why I
say
think it
about
depends
Orb,
on.
slow.
Dude, I did just say about Orb too. I thought about Orb.
Well, that's why I think it depends on what level of the education it is. Like Orb would be a good one. Yes and no, but it's also like like Vinland Saga is kind of like a historical fiction. It's based on like Iceland, Norway, and everything. Like Vinland is like Newfoundland, right? It's Canada, right? That's what it is, and so it's loosely based on stuff like that. Just like Kingdom is. Kingdom might be a little bit more stricter to it, but it all depends on the level of education that it's at, because a lot of this, like maybe like seniors in high school is where some of that stuff would be introduced, like, and be accepted. But other than that, I don't see like certain stuff being in the lower grades.
What's going on,
is this
YK
person,
Dream
bro?
List?
Yo,
20,
who is this
2012.
guy, bro?
Hello,
Like, he is going
welcome.
crazy. Hey,
Here's
how
your
you doing,
shout out.
bro? How you
So
doing, bro?
if you got 40
2012.
friends, send them in here right now, man.
Yeah,
you
send
want
them
shout out?
through.
Send your 40 friends.
What's up, buddy?
Another good one is Golden Kaimu, because it touches on a little bit of the Inuit, the Russian Chinese war. So like, there's a lot of those out there.
I got
not
one for
to
y'all.
stray too far away from the path, but like Dynasty Warriors made me obsessed with the Romance of the Three Kingdoms and like the Warring State era. Like I fucking read the novel now because of that game, and like so 100% think that like
I knew you was real Reddit.
I just look. I just did one on Warren Chronicle Rye, and that junk, but that junk got a little bit of historical stuff to it, but it just switches up when it goes to a space opera. But it definitely has like I think it's in the Edo era, like most of the stuff that they have.
What's it called?
Armor and everything. Warren Chronicle Ra.
Oh,
it's an old one. It was in the 80s.
I
But
can see that,
good one,
that
modern
Yasuke
one
being used.
It's Drifters.
Yes, I remember Drifters. That was a pretty
I
good
love
one.
I love Drifters.
Yeah, but
that's
I'm just
different.
saying,
I don't even think you can use that because that's isekai. That's people getting isekai.
But no,
ain't got no monogamy in it, but like it ain't got nothing to do with history, man. Like that's
historical figures.
Reincarnation,
same difference.
Yeah, I mean, so like Artistic said he could see Fate being used because of like it's being.
Oh, you can't! You better get out of here, man.
The thing with Fate is that they be bringing like Hercules and like mythical characters. So
that's what I was going to go into. Like certain things could be used to teach like about myth, more so mythology with it, because like they're like a lot of these moves be based off of stuff that is in the lore of it, right? So I could see it being used a little bit. Association of symbol.
Regular Fate fans barely can know what Fate does. You want to?
I don't even know what's going on. I don't even know.
You want a normie to go into Fate? Crazy.
And I've seen half of them, bro. I still don't know what's happening, bro.
Fate Strange still got me on like, what the fuck did I loved it.
And that's a whole different thing. Fate Strange.
Yeah. It was all fake. Like, it was all made up.
You ain't man. You ain't getting learned anything with Fate.
Crazy, bro. I just learned.
Well, there's at least a master and a servant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're just kind of moving on to the next part, boys. Yeah. Yeah, so like yeah, as we saw recently, like in the last few years now, with the rise of, well, obviously shonen's always been pretty much amongst the top in terms of popularity, but with the rise of other genres such as isekai itself, what would you say has been one or two, if you want, has been one or two genres that have suffered the most because of the rise of these other genres?
I'm gonna go ahead and hit this one first.
I don't think you try. Hold up. I don't think you still tried, man. I'm just saying, man. Records of Ragnarok. Let's food out of here.
Put the henny down, bro. Put the henny down, dog.
Ow.
Where is the
Man, we all know Tesla really did that stuff, man. Come on.
Yeah. Tesla got a bow suit and he built a bow suit and all like that. Oh my God. Nah.
I would have to say space operas and dark fantasy. Like super dark fantasy. Like it is like this, the way they characterize like dark fantasy and stuff like Clevitus. I'm talking about darker than that. Like but definitely space operas. Like you don't really see too many of those anymore at all. Like it's really just mainly just like you said, isekai, shonen. You know what I'm saying? Battle anime for real is coming out now. Yeah. And you got some high fantasy that's coming out. But as far as like dark horror fantasy type stuff, you don't see none of that stuff no more for real.
Now, when you say dark, you mean like Junji Ito or Berserk dark?
I'm talking about like dark horror, my bad. Like dark horror.
So like Junji Ito, some Ito type stuff.
Or like got like Hikari's what you call it, the Hikari, that was kind of
the summer Hikari died.
Yeah, that's a like dark fantasy mixed with horror, but I get what you're saying. There's not a plethora of it like where we get like 5 or 6.
You get more isekais than anything.
But I would make the counterpoint, right? The like, because I agree with you 100%. I think mecha anime especially, because there was such a huge like Macross, Gundam, all of those things. And I think that what we forget is like Hasbro just wants to sell toys, and once they can just sell the toys, they don't need to make the fucking anime. Why would they? And they try, but G Quux or whatever the fuck that shit was last year, bro. Like
a Sunrise.
Yeah, Sunrise.
My bad. You know what I mean?
I know you. Yeah. Right? Oh yeah, Hasbro is Transformer, and his Bandai is making the Gundam kits.
Thank you. Yeah. But nonetheless, they don't really need to make them
right there
anymore, given they sell.
Agreed, bro.
Yeah, I agree. Mech was the one that came up in my head. Space operas as well, and the ones that are getting pushed the most are also suffering a lot. Like isekai and stuff is and a lot of like low fantasy suffers because they just want to push it out so much. It's become cookie cutter to the point where people don't even want it anymore. I mean, every story used to be an isekai. Now it's I got kicked out of the hero's party, right? Well, and it's just all it's rinse and repeat, and that hurts the genre. Just like not getting anything from the genre, right? That
I feel like there's barely any middle tier ones either. Like it's just like you're saying, these like cookie cutter 1 season anime that we'll never see again. And there used to be like a line of shows that like they weren't amazing, but at the same time they had strong enough stories to get 3 or 4 seasons. But now, like you said, it's all these 30-word titled isekais that die after season 1, and it's like somebody was talking about this overpowered isekai that just dropped, and they mentioned the child with the weakest crest. It was this other isekai, and it's like they all fucking start melting together because I couldn't tell you. Dark fantasy is starting to melt together with isekai. Some people can't tell the difference between a fantasy anime and an isekai anime, even though there's clear like you got to be reincarnated, but people are just like, oh, it's fantasy, so it's isekai. It's like no.
Yeah. I mean, Don Machi gets classified as an isekai all the time for some damn reason. I don't get it.
It feels like it, but it's not. You're right.
That goes to show like it is all just blending together, right?
Dale could be isekai.
Jobless
reincarnated. He too good. He too pure. He too pure. He could be isekai. I don't know. We ain't got
Nah,
that
bring
far
back-
in the light novel, man.
He said bring back 24 episodes. No, just bring back one episode OVA. Get it over with.
You pushing your narrative.
Nah,
God
no, bring
damn.
back,
That's all we
bring
need, bro.
bring
I'm
back
satisfied.
that
I'm sad.
124
That
episode
tells you a
anime,
lot,
bro.
bro.
I
tells
don't
you
know
a lot
about
about the show.
124, but
a
I
lot.
don't stuff get 24 episodes still though.
But
It's just like it's just in
They just split
parts
up.
now. It's just
Yeah.
like in parts.
Look, the
Core,
two
right?
core thing, right? But the
Yeah,
problem
yeah.
is, right? Like how many times? Like the Witch Cat Atelier was supposed to be 2 fucking cores. Nobody knows when the second core is coming out. So what the fuck is 24 episodes if we don't have a projected date for the release? Then just tell me it's a season 2.
Oh,
Which
okay.
is absolutely mad. I think the other
You
one
know where
for
to
me,
solve all that? Cram it all into 6 episodes. and
Man,
call
what
it a
the
day.
hell is this?
get the hell out of here, bro. Like,
Who the
But-
fuck
but-
said something like that?
Hey yo, nah. Put him on blast, bro. Nah.
No.
we got that.
brother.
Silver,
we
put
don't
your
want
hands
that.
up. Everybody, put your hands up right now.
What Silver? I saw Silver Eyes
You only had
read
one
that,
hand
and he
up.
was like,
Nah, he's out like touching
Nah,
my. What's
I-
wrong with you, bro?
Nah,
Everybody
you-
touches their dick, bro. Fuck.
Still waiting on episode 2
Feel
of
better?
JoJo.
You feel better? You got that out? Like,
Yeah.
But I do agree that the 24 episodes at least gives people a time to establish a story. 12 episodes, bro, like you get barely an arc.
I feel
Like
like
which
12 episodes do the same thing though. No,
But no, I'm saying that like 24, you got a runway. So you can like plan an arc, you can plan an introduction of characters, you can plan all these things. 12 episodes, they cut so much shit when you only have 12 episodes as a runway to start. Like I watched the online shopper isekai shit, not our boy, the one that's a little bit more neckbeard fantasy where he's like fucking everybody. And like, bro, they fucking streamlined through that story, bro. He just like 1 second he's by himself, the next second he's got a harem, and then he's like
they
taking
do
on the
just
king.
they probably
going
had
out of the
to, yeah.
woodwork, man. They do like first, it's like cozy, like isekai that you're thinking. Third episode, my man got like a cat girl, and then he didn't already save this
Sound like my
princess
type of show.
chick, and then now he got a kid, and he got a house, and now he trying to sleep with the queen. I was like, wait,
Yeah,
what?
I'm like, how did we get there?
Yeah.
Visionary.
Forbes
need
was
that.
like,
What's
yes,
the
get to
name
the
of
point.
I can write it down.
And what's wrong with that? That's what Forbes is
Yeah,
saying. What's
that's
wrong
dope.
with that?
Yeah.
I was gonna say
Give me
'cause
6
I think
episodes. All I need.
oh, sorry, go on.
Just give me 6 episodes. All I need,
Oh, man.
and just end it off.
Yeah.
I
was
don't
gonna
need
say-
no extra.
I was gonna say, I think one of the ones that I maybe because maybe I've not been looking properly, but I think one of the ones that suffered for me is more of that thriller horror aspect. There's not dark. I mean, I know dark fantasy that's taken a hit as well, but like the non-fantasy, like that proper thriller, but like a horror thriller, you don't see much of that no more.
Bro.
You talking about like the monsters and the Plutos and stuff
No,
like that?
look, you don't get stuff like Pet Shop of Horrors type of stuff. You don't get stuff like that no more. Like, bro,
Oh,
that
you
jump
want the
made me
actual
wanna
horror?
Or even like
Bro, that jump
Parasite
made me
Maxim. Like you don't even get those type of like where it
Bro,
skews
that jump made me
thriller.
want to go read the manga, bro. I started reading that shit. I love it.
Bring me back something like a Boom Tomb. Like get them on the island, blow up, and all of
Well,
that.
you know this.
That's a death
This
game.
season
mean,
kind
they
of has
don't
a
have
thriller
those.
going on. That Liar Game,
Man, Liar
series,
Game
that's
pissed
kind
me
of
the
more of like a thriller, not like a
for fucking
horror
kids,
thriller.
Tim.
or
Wouldn't you
whatever.
agree? Didn't you say that the main character fucking made that shit terrible, bro? Now, I'll be honest with you, bro. I was so hyped for that shit, and her being so fucking stupid just really just.
I haven't
takes me out
watched
of the
it
show.
in quite a few
She-
episodes. The
she's-
way she used to act though, he would be like, "Hey, look, you got to pay attention to her, but don't make it
Bro.
obvious."
Bro, she's the hard R, bro. She's the hard R. Okay, she
Chill,
can't
bro.
understand shit. She is fucking like the fact that she went back into the like the show concept
Yeah.
makes sense, but like watching it, I'm just like, bro, what? And you got to explain everything to me like it's case closed? No, I'm sorry.
Good.
Yeah, man,
That's crazy
he's
work.
absolutely. Oh man,
But I agree with you on that though. Like,
I was
you
disappointed.
really don't get too many thrillers. You really don't get too many thrillers.
We don't get too many.
Yeah, but
thrillers.
we
I
didn't
think-
really get that many thrillers back in the day. Like I,
Well, no,
Shit,
no,
me, you
no,
got plenty,
well,
bro. You just play,
nah,
bro.
I
This
think-
is a lot.
I think
bro.
the only thing I'll probably say out of all the answers that were given, I know Forbes said more like space operas, but space operas were like mad popular around that.
I
90s,
mean, yeah,
early
they are. They
2000s.
were, yeah. Like,
They- I
because
think
that was
they-
all about because of Star Wars and stuff like that. That was
Yeah.
the reason why those were getting like they were popping off, and then the mech thing, mechs normally bleed into the space opera and everything like that. But like, I'm trying to sit here thinking like back in the day, like the only like big like horror ones that were like popular that was running is like was it Vampire Night? Is that what's his name is? Vampire Night, Helsing,
Vampire Hunter. Well, that's movies.
or is Vampire Hunter? Is it Vampire Hunter?
Well, that's a movie. Vampire Hunter.
It's the one with it's the one when they look everybody looked pretty. It was like it was
John
Seraphim
Cena,
and
shoujo.
yeah.
Oh,
Vampire
No.
Hunter.
Vampire-
It was like it looked shoujo ish, but it wasn't shoujo.
Wasn't it Vampire Night?
You talking about like
It might
Dark
be
City
Vampire
Blues?
Night. It might be that one too. I don't know. I know
Or
it
like
was
Blood
dealing with
Plus or some shit?
No. It's not Blood Plus. That's
They don't get
that's
stuff
just
like
gore.
Blood Sea.
I thought he was
Yeah,
about to
Blood
say-
Plus
I
and
thought
Blood
he- I
Sea.
thought he
That's
was
just
about to
gore.
say
That's just a
Bloodline. I thought he
gore.
was about
That's
to
just
say
a gore
Bloodline.
anime.
That's just straight.
That's just gore.
Hack and
Blood,
slash.
blood,
That's what
blood,
it
blood.
is.
No. If you had
That's
said
just
Blood
hack and
Lad,
slash.
I was gonna laugh if you had said Blood Lad. I remember that.
Oh, I
shit,
love
bro.
Blood Lad. That was a good
I
one.
thought
Yeah,
Tokinaki was supposed to be the horror anime this.
No, that
This
was
season,
etchy
no.
as fuck.
I ain't seen it. So
It was
Like
probably
they
read it.
leaned
supposed to
so
start off
hard
like
into that
but-
shit.
what about
You know what?
the
look at it.
Getchakudas?
That's
Is
Yeah.
that not? No,
That's
not
battle
a horror.
shonen, bro.
that's a battle.
shonen.
Well,
Yeah.
I ain't seen that one either.
Yeah.
I ain't
What
read it.
was wait?
You
No,
ain't
I think
missing
the
nothing,
last thriller actually the last decent thriller that I remember was what was that? What the one where they were harvesting the kids?
No,
Promised
no,
Neverland.
the one that had
Promised
one
Land?
season. Promise
Yeah,
Neverland?
Promised
Yeah,
Neverland?
no season. Yeah, season one. Yeah, season one was decent. Season two was.
Oh no, they about to redo it, bro.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, I heard
that
that
was a
was
good
good.
one. I mean, the last real good thriller I saw was Pluto. I still haven't finished Monster, but Pluto was probably the last real good thriller series that I saw.
Yeah.
So,
But that's the thing. You get a thriller once every blue moon now. You know, I feel like that's why I think for me that's probably why I feel like that's taken the biggest hit. 'cause
Togen
they don't-
Beauties.
it comes out once every. The only thing is I don't know if it's a case where, you know, maybe the new crop of writers just aren't well equipped to write a decent thriller like that.
But doesn't it go back to like all these things are being animated to sell the manga, to sell the toys, blah blah blah, right? So they know, right, with these isekais and shit that they already have a built-in fan base. So that's why they run with all these Naruto stories. And it's like shonen is always popular, so you know that if you animate a shonen show, it's gonna cook. So I think that it leaves, like you're saying, less chances for these people who do those thrillers, who do those dark fantasies, to have an opportunity to get them animated, because it's a shot in the dark, and these people aren't willing to take that. They're not willing to invest their money in something that they don't think can sell. Whereas these other titles have proven that they can.
Nah,
know?
you getting timed out, my guy.
Who is
You're
Oh,
not
but,
begging for
dude.
shout outs, man.
Silver. Is Scum? Would you consider Scum Wit or Wish or Heroes of the Scum or Heroes of the Brave? Whatever that one, the one
Scum
with
of the Brave.
eyes-
Scum
yeah,
of the Brave.
Scum. Would you count that as like a dark?
Nah, because that's like
horror thing, no?
cyberpunk.
Oh, okay. Well,
You know, like, and it's kind of funny. The girls really, really are like play up the comedy in it, and him being like the lousy teacher. It's
yeah. I mean, but when they die, man, like when they get in those fights and stuff like that, like it gets
gets-
real.
But see, they also fumble a lot of horror stuff, like they did with Uzumaki, right? They fumbled
That was
the
an
hell out of
animation thing, though.
Uzumaki.
I was like,
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They fumbled it, right? Like it could have been something real. Like people were waiting on it. The first episode was amazing, and then it became Seven
still
Deadly
watched it.
Frames on episode 2, right? Like that's
I
what it
watched
became after that. And it just they fumble the stuff that could bring in more of that,
Do you
right? If
think that-
Uzumaki would have succeeded, it would have brought more.
They didn't
But do
fumble
you-
in my book.
Thanks for joining Heart Blast. But do you feel that some of these animation companies just can't handle it? Because it
Don't
feels
do
like
it.
they can animate. It feels like they're animating all these other things so well. Like, why not see through on the horror? Like, because like what I'm trying to understand is you're saying that anime was bad because of its animation, right? Not because
They
of the
did
story.
fumble. I think
I didn't
they
watch
did fumble because it was one of the most hyped up Ito's stories. This specific one, this one they were going in, and they kind of just fumbled the ball on this. The first episode got tier. For some reason, the first episode was God tier, and then we get to the second episode. It's like they pushed everything off a cliff, and it just went down.
Mm.
Oh, is that
Taco P Original
Taco
Sin
Sin?
is a good call out as well. Taco P. Was he? Wait, is he talking
We
about something
can't-
else? I'm sorry.
You can't hear
I
you,
was
bro.
thinking it was Taco P, but I don't know.
Because Taco P Original Sin was actually a real banger that you could consider a dark thriller. But
That shit
that's
was
the
hard to
thing
watch.
too. They be dressing it up in that cutesy shit a lot of the times now, where it's like
I think that
it's like,
added to that series though is the way it looked. It added to that series.
it's very shocking. Yeah,
Would you put it down as a thriller?
I would.
What?
Yeah, because it
Yeah.
does
Damn near
escalate.
horror.
It's the same thing with Heavenly Delusions.
I love that
It
show.
looked
I gotta
Heavenly
watch that one. I haven't
Delusions
seen
looks
I
like
love, bro. I love
you're
that.
running a mill anime, and then when you watch it,
That
there's
shit's
a lot
hard.
of horror. It's got a lot of horror
Yeah.
aspects in it.
That
I
shit
guess
is horror
I guess
as fuck,
Taco P
bro.
would be like a
I get-
psychological type of thriller.
I
'cause he
I guess
doesn't
when
mess with your mind.
Silva had said the cutesy stuff, and then they turned it, and then because it looks cutesy, like you thinking it's anime girls doing cute things, and then when you actually watch it, like, oh, there's some serious stuff going on. I mean, because like even though this is more in the magical girl aspect of it, but Madoka magic, that's borderline horror right there, man. That's that, and that's a thriller there too. But like, I guess thriller and horror, but like they never really pushed that like in anime in general. Like, but like, because now over here in the States, like we are going into our thriller / horror / slasher boom right now, especially with a lot of these indie films that have been doing real good over here and everything like that. But I don't know about any of them like is suffering because they
It kind of reflects
who
whatever
is-
pop culture is going on at the
yeah.
time.
And because like whoever did Slime and what's the other one, Shield Hero and all that stuff, they have noticed and they even came out. I
Oh,
forget what it is.
Kadokawa.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they noticed and came out with a statement talking about the isekai stuff, and we're going to now pull off of all of that instead of just
Mhm.
popping out the stuff like Skittles. They're actually gonna find some good stuff and put it out like that, because they were just popping out isekai and people were just eating it up, loving it, but now everybody is like, I don't want this isekai no more or whatnot. I want something new. How because that's like one of the things that's going on in the animation tubers. Like, I want something new, brand new, even though it's really hard to make a brand new story, and half of
Well,
the
that's
crap
why-
you watch
I
is
think that's why Donwa's kind of coming to the forefront, because there's just different storytelling, like the cultivation aspect.
yeah
different from what we get in anime. And so I think that's why these Chinese shows are getting a little bit more spotlight. It's not as popular, but I do think that I've been seeing a lot more Donwa leaking into the anime space because they have more original style stories.
That's what I was when it comes to Dongwei, definitely with the stories, like, because they always take kind of like a new twist on what we're used to, but also they seem to have a constant high animation going on. Like, it's very rare that you see low bar, and I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but they really put time and effort and money into their productions, right? So you always have a higher standard, a higher bar. And then when you're getting T-bait five times a season, Dongwa is going to definitely start taking over when you get that quality over and over and over.
That sucks
Niggas ain't
because
getting
T-Bait is
paid.
actually a decent story, but that animation is just
Yeah, them
I
niggas
think
ain't getting paid, bro. I do
It
the
started
same
going
thing,
down
bro.
after chapter like 350 for me, though. Not gonna lie.
I ain't with none of that. If you ain't gonna pay me, I'm gonna give you some cheap animation, bro.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
but
not
the
playing.
thing is, the studio that picked that up, they said that they're a fan of the series and they were going to do it justice and all this other stuff, and then they
Yeah,
don't
hold
even
on,
stick
hold
to
on.
the storyline.
That's cool and all. Yeah, the studio is a fan of it, but the workers is not getting paid. So they're like, you know what? I understand you're a big fan of it, bro, but I want my money, bro.
Yeah, but the studio still doesn't push anything out unless they really want to. I mean, look at how long they shopped around and produced like Witch Hat Atelier and a few other series were 3, 4, 5 years of production before they even touched anything, right? And the standard of paying these animators, it might shift between studios, but it's not that much. They make like 35 to 50 cents
Yeah, you
a
ain't
fucking
getting
frame.
and
you
what
ain't getting rich off
Nothing,
of
bro.
one.
and the funny thing is, two of the better anime that came out in 2026, in my opinion, had these kind of not these relatively unknown studios. Kai for Sentence of the Hero, Sentence to be a Hero, and then Bug for Which Had Atelier. Like not unknown, but they're not Wit, they're not Mappa, they're not these other huge.
Yeah, but I
Never heard
think
it, though.
Kai specifically had people from some of the bigger studios. They
From
actually had people
Musoko.
from
I can't think of the name of that studio, but they like the head animator and director was from that studio.
yeah. That's the thing with Kai. Now the other one, I can't really tell you on that, but I do know Kai had some people like big name dudes from other studios on that in that one or right there too with Kai. So like I do know that. But like man, I always bring it back to one of my favorite anime of all time, Way of a House Husband. That's pretty
Yeah.
much
Still
a
frame.
slideshow, but it's very enjoyable and great anime like that. So
But you can get away with those type of animes for like with a comedy like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't get away with an action like T-Bait. Like T-Bait's supposed to have action. And to their credit, they're towards the end of this season, there has been an increase in anime and like animation. I was surprised to see some of the animation, but it's like it's too late almost. It feels like it's too late.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, but you also have studios like Wit that's doing the One Piece, right? And that looks amazing right now. I was gonna go
People
somewhere
calling
with
it
saying
AI,
that,
bro.
but I
That shit's
completely
hilarious, bro.
Blanked out. Yeah.
I was gonna say something completely like add on to what I just said, and then it just went roadblock.
It's just nah. I hear you. But yeah, no. I think it probably as it'd be a good segue into the final topic that I had. I think we kind of discussed it. Well, not really discussed, but I just went over the question pre-show itself. But like as we we're talking about the excuse me, like I was gonna say, has there been that rise of an obsession, if you will, from studios to create more of that cool character, if you will, to focus on creating the cool character instead of actually focusing on the other parts of the story or other aspects that make an anime so much better. So just them focusing and hoping that that cool character is the one that pulls in all these people and makes them stay. And even though the storyline or the animation might be dog shit garbage.
Honestly, the only two people is really like you just said. I haven't really like seen like studios solely focus on like just one character besides GOJO and freaking, you know what I'm saying, Sun Jin Woo. Like that's just something new that they started doing when those two came out. Like honestly, like, I haven't seen it before then though. Of course they'll go with a character if they see people actually like gravitating to them. You know what I'm saying? So but like solely focusing on just those characters, like even when they not even the main characters type stuff like Gojo, like bro, fans like the main character.
But that was the
Usually
point I
not
was
even
gonna
the
say.
character.
Like that's what's
Like,
different
like-
about them is that Sun Jin Woo is the main character, so you can like it would make sense to like spruce him
I
up.
don't even know who that man is, bro.
But Gojo,
I just know his name is Sun Jin Woo. I don't know nothing about him. I don't know like.
and I don't even think he's interesting. I'm with you, Forbes. Like I'm more interested
I
in
don't know
Egress.
what
I'm more
he-
interested
he
in
ain't
like
got no
his
ribs or
summons.
nothing, bro.
Hunter Cha.
Right.
Like let me know more about Hunter Cha.
I bet you do want to know.
You're
more
gonna
about
get
her.
there. You're gonna get there. Maybe in season
I
5.
want to know if she can
But-
smell me. Okay.
No, you ain't a hunter. You just regular.
Hey, shit, you don't know. You don't know the riffs. I be
You-
out here in
you-
the riffs. Stop
You don't
playing.
got that scent to you, man. You don't got that smell to you, man.
No, that's why she likes me because I don't smell. Because I don't smell.
There you go.
Yeah,
You know,
that
she can
is.
smell everybody else. You can't
Yeah.
smell me. All right.
You don't even smell like cologne. That's crazy.
No, they did. Shut up. No, they did.
No,
Hey,
I mean-
Krillin
but
did get a lot of love
studios-
back in the day.
Studios have kind of always done that to an extent, but like Silva was saying, I think the difference is that you now it used to focus more on the main characters, right? Like but it used to be more focused on like the hyper moments and the more hype moments of like Zoro versus King in One Piece. That probably had greater animation to it than goddamn Gear 5 because of how hype it was, right? As much as I love it, Dragon Ball, they do that a lot with Dragon Ball. I mean, the Kamehameha grind, like they really went all out on that shit, right? But it used to be more moments. Besides Gojo, I can't really think of too many other series where maybe they focus more on the character writing.
What
but
about One Piece with magic? They
haven't
don't.
watched it.
Oh, damn. I was trying to say like don't they like
Ursula,
focus
yeah,
on
they-
that
they do
the
focus on
redhead
her a
chick?
lot.
Yeah, do they focus
that-
on the
yeah.
redhead
That's
chick
more
a
of an
lot?
ensemble
Yeah.
cast, wouldn't you say? Like Ursa,
Oh, really?
Lucy, you know,
I forgot.
Gray.
I
Gojo.
forgot. But Natsu was the main character though, right? I
Yeah,
just forgot he was the
he's
main
co-main
character
characters
after a
with Lucy because
But
Lucy
see,
technically
he
the
was-
first person you
it's-
see.
It's hard to find like a story because a lot of these stories you can argue that they actually have a good story behind it. I haven't seen Fairy Tail, but like if you bring out like One Piece, there's a lot of great writing in One Piece for characters, but it has a pretty good story. Same thing with like Naruto, but we know they excel in character writing. I do think some studios might be like, oh, we need to aura farm a little bit more, but also at
about
the same
Naruto
time, I don't
Medieval?
watch those type of. I don't really watch a lot of those series anymore. So I
I
can't
would
tell
say
you.
World
Medieval.
Trigger
Say,
definitely
what did you
gasses
just say?
up Jin.
You said Naruto what? Hold on. say
Naruto Medieval, you know the one with the loud
Mad.
Naruto. He swole.
Oh,
Asta.
Asta. I mean, that's
Yeah, Naruto.
that's Naruto with
Naruto.
magic. It's
You
the
know,
same
actually,
difference.
No,
I
Naruto
will-
already got magic. They magicians. Let's not
Yeah,
get it twisted.
Look, I
They
actually,
magician.
I
But
actually
ain't
will
the black
agree.
haired dude? Ain't the black haired
Yami?
dude? And yeah, ain't he like hella popular?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think at one point in time he was ranked.
Tim.
Oh
Tim.
shit, we done
Oh,
lost
Tim?
Tim. Another Tim
Oh.
moment.
Been a while.
Bro, he look like
no.
bro, he like he mean mugging too. He mean mugging.
Does he have a nose
It's like
ring?
one of those.
Yeah,
You know, it's
stank
like
face.
he's got
the
he's got that
nose
face.
ring, he's like,
No, he's got that face. And he's just like, actually,
Look at him,
boys,
stank
have you
face.
seen that cat?
well,
Oh,
actually,
Well, actually.
Goku is
My
the
bad.
greatest main character.
in my
Oh,
my
now
back.
Yeah, you're back. You're back.
You, my,
All right, you're
Oh,
not
I
back.
just passed that
You're,
shit along to
not
me.
back.
what
No,
what
you're not
what
back.
what's the
What's wrong,
timestamp
man?
on that? Like 47, 48 minutes.
Yeah, something like that.
Nah,
Between
what
46
I
to
was
46
what I was
to
going to
49.
say is like
Hold on, I
after
can't
the
hear
like
nothing.
elf reincarnation saga, the story of Black Clover does kind of fall down, but the character writing is pretty good, right? Like it is pretty good, and I would say like as far as story writing, it does start focusing more on character writing. But that might just be my personal shit about being more
Anybody else hear him becoming an Autobot?
Oh,
Anybody else
damn.
heard him?
They're
Yeah,
trying to
he's just
stop.
waiting.
And they've been made
Bro, I
for
can't
some
hear
reason,
nothing.
man.
Hold on,
Yo,
let me leave
Tim,
out and come back.
they
No,
fucking
no,
trying to
it's
hold you
just-
back, bro. They do not want you to
Stupid.
get this takeoff, bro.
They don't want you. They don't want you to get it out.
The
bro.
CIA is like, nah, Tim, cut the mic. Cut
He
it.
cooking. He cooking.
Robo
Mom.
Tim.
I can't hear a damn thing.
My
I
man
just
was
know y'all
becoming
laughing
a
like
whole
motherfuckers.
Autobot over there, man.
We didn't know, but
Bullshit.
Tim is
He said,
provided by
"Wait."
Claude. Tim, he's an avatar. My phone.
My man's
That's actually funny.
frozen mid. Actually,
Oh damn! Now we lost Forbes.
Oh,
Oh man, the stream scuffs at the very end.
yeah, dang.
Oh, man.
Can y'all hear me
man.
now?
Yeah,
Am I
Yeah,
good
we
now?
hear you now. Yeah,
I don't know
you
what
good
happened.
now.
stop hacking your network.
Yeah.
I'm not even look. I'm not going to talk about Black Clover no more, man.
Yeah,
They trying
bro.
to. There's a conspiracy theory about that one.
Season 2's coming. They're like, yo, shut the.
But why Rook say him and his phone drunk?
Because your shit was
Because I guess
burping like a
yeah,
motherfucker.
you were going.
Oh
man.
man.
I looked at this quite as G was talking about it and everything. I looked at it differently. I was looking at it as you'd watch a show, not specifically for an horror filled character, but like you're watching it for a character, whether or not they're cool or
Yeah.
or you like them. I specifically remember watching was it the Assassin Princesses Want to Murder the Hero, and I solely watched that for the
Wow.
for the assassin girl, or the one that was the healer or the priest who's being the priest, the black hair chick.
Oh yeah,
I
with the guns.
Yeah, I specifically watched it for her. I did
Two-Shot
not watch
Hero.
the
Y'all
show.
hear
Yeah.
yourself?
I did not watch the show.
Yeah, the two-shot
for that.
hero and the assassin.
Yeah,
Princesses.
yeah.
I'm with
Yeah.
That's
you. I'm
pretty.
with
Yeah,
you.
that's
Like,
in
why do
line.
y'all
That's
sound
that's
like
more
that?
in line. That is in line with more or less the question.
What do we
yes.
sound like, Forbes?
What do we sound like?
Forbes?
What do we sound like? We
Yo,
sound like
what is
chipmunk?
No, we sound normal.
Yeah.
You good, bro?
Has he got a 30-second delay?
Now his mic's muted.
Yeah, we can't hear you, Forbes.
Oh, this is
just spiraling now, bro.
yeah. We can't hear you.
But I'm with you though, because she definitely was carrying like the outfit.
Yeah.
She was hilarious.
Yeah,
Like I'm with you.
yeah.
The other two were
Yeah.
like, well, whatever. But I was there for her, so I'm with you. for
I'd
sure.
say the same thing. Even about I know Soul Eater is a popular anime and everything like that, but like I watch Soul Eater mainly for Death the Kid.
That's the kid. Yeah, that's the
Kid.
GOAT,
Yeah.
bro. I love him.
I genuinely think my man's got a delay. I think he's got at least a 2-minute
No,
delay.
there's something going on with the way we sound or something.
Yeah, for him, and he's
I
just
hope
dying.
It's just him and not.
I hope he's
everybody.
recording it so we can hear it.
No, I can.
Unless we
I
sound like
can hear you.
chipmunks. Unless we
That
sound
would
No,
be
I
like
can
funny.
hear
chipmunks
you
or
guys
something like
okay.
that.
I can hear you guys.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What is he watching?
Oh, no.
I'm dying laughing right now. Though.
Nobody knows what you're laughing.
Nobody
You
knows
just look
it.
Yeah, you
crazy
good,
right
Forbes?
now. You look like you tweaking.
I don't even think he can hear us.
The
Yeah.
another example I would go on is Inuyasha. The whole reason why I watch Inuyasha was for Naraku. He's the villain.
Mm.
So like I watched it for that. And Shishomaru. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, Shishomaru.
Yeah.
I'm a big
But-
Shishomaru fan.
I mean, those are just like a couple of things. Like I usually, cause like it is just like that meme. Like I'm watching this for you are watching it for the plot. I'm watching it for her. We are not the same. That's that meme. So like that's how I looked at it. Like I'd be watching it.
Yeah. And I think that's where it was pretty much going. But saying like, our studio is now kind of just getting to that point where they want that situation where they're like they want you just more to watch it for that character.
I don't really
GOJO was
think-
the only one that really comes up like that, ain't it?
I would say like GOJO is more of a fan made situation. I would say probably the closest thing to what G is talking about, from what I heard about the manhwa and the light novel, is Solo Leveling. Is the closest thing to that. They just went straight aura with it, but everything else seems to be more fan made over what the studio's aiming for.
Wouldn't you say though that like Solo Leveling, it goes down the line of lit RPGs? I don't know if any of you guys ever read those, but like that's the whole purpose of lit RPGs. It's like this one person grinding their levels to become stronger. Like everybody else is ancillary. So like I've seen that time and time again with lit RPGs, and Solo Leveling is essentially a manhwa of a lit RPG regression plot. So it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I and the GOJO thing, I think you're 100% correct that like it's the fans, because he kills the dude. Like if it really was all about GOJO, he would have made sure that bro lasted to Modulo, you know. But it was like, get rid of this man. Like
creator hates GOJO.
Yeah. So it's like the fans did that
he feels like the worst thing he did was create GOJO.
Create GOJO, like he hates GOJO.
That's so crazy though. Like
because of the fans. The fans ruined GOJO for him.
Yeah, he hates GOJO with a passion.
So sad. So sad.
That's probably why he killed him the way he did. I don't know what's going on with Forbes. He tweaked out.
I think he tweaked.
I'm gonna wrap it up, man.
The whole stream just fell apart that last 10 minutes.
That last segment, it just
Tim set it off, bro, with the actually, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go back and look.
It would have just been so much better, like if he pushed his glasses up and then froze.
The evil villain in glasses.
Well, you know what, Tim? You might as well just hold the pose like that, and then we'll just screen capture.
And it, with the eye,
he goes like
with the glare going across.
It goes like one still has him going like this, and then we'll follow up with the second still. It goes like actually, but
that's got to be the cover photo for this stream. It's like Tim. There's like
I might do a Photoshop on that one. Like actually,
create a meme.
Yeah.
Oh man, too good.
Oh. Really, it's excellent. So, with that said, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Obviously, the last segment fell apart due to some technical difficulties.
Forbes was trying to aura farm, bro. Forbes was over there like laughing and shit.
I'm really interested in.
Yeah, I want to know
what we were sounding like. Yeah. What we were sounding like. To him,
I'm curious as well.
He was dying.
I might need to do a playback on that. Make sure it's not sounding too diabolical. But yeah, with that said, I'd like to thank Shin, Senpai Silver, and Kyle Tim times 10.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
We are respectable anime creators, sir.
Yes.
I don't know, bro. I don't know what the heck was wrong with my shit, bro.
Bro changed cameras. He changed the whole camera.
I couldn't, bro. I had to change browser, bro. I had to change browsers, bro. Y'all was talking like, I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh,
that's why I was laughing.
We were chopping.
Wait.
Yeah, bro.
No.
I wish I should have recorded it.
We'll catch you guys in the next.
God damn it!
Stream. Thank you.
I missed the whole fucking last.